Thank you. So before I start my speech, I will have a question for you. What is the biggest difference between you and rich people? What makes them richer than you?
Money, they have more money than me.
What's that? Well, have you ever think about it? Well, the answer is they are luckier than you. This is not a subjective judgment. A study conducted by 3 Italians who won the 2022 Ig Nobel Prize claims the predominance of luck over talent in the distribution of wealth has been mathematically confirmed. As we may observe in human society that approximately 80% of the wealth is concentrated in the hands of the top 20, with the wealthiest 1% controlling nearly half of the wealth. The prevailing explanation suggests that a wealthy person have earned their money through their intelligence, talent, or hard work. If this were indeed true, one would expect a society constructed according to the hierarchy of abilities. However, the reality is very different. If we look at the chart, the mean or the average of IQ of human beings is about 100. The same applies to efforts measured in terms of hours of work. But when it comes to the distribution of the wealth, a powerful 20/80 rules emerges instead of a normal distribution. This implies some hidden factors are operating behind the scene. The same question triggered the 3 Italian economists who used the model called ABM, agent-based model, to simulate a virtual world with 1,000 virtual individuals, which represents here as black dots. Okay, and each individual was randomly assigned a talent value ranging from 0 to 1, following the normal distribution that reflects the average talent of 0.6 in human society. The module also included 250 green and 250 red dots, representing fortunate and unfortunate events, respectively. So initially, the module, each virtual person was set the age of 20 and owns $10, assuming an equal starting point for everyone. As the model ran, each person had the random encounters with green or red dots. When encountering a green dot, a person had the opportunity to double their wealth, for example, turning 10 into $20. The higher the talent value, the greater the probability that they will double their wealth. By contrast, encountering a red dot will immediately conducted to have reduction of their wealth, because unfortunate events such as sickness or accidents affected everyone regardless of their talent value. So the module simulated 40 years of the age of earning money from 20 to 60 years old and revealed a shocking truth. The wealthiest person possessed $2,600 in the final year, which was like almost 28 times compared to the rest of the population. By contrast, the majority of people, their wealth dwindled to almost zero after 40 years. This aligned perfectly with the 20/80 rule. Interestingly, the wealthiest person had a talent value of 0.61, which was a little bit higher than the average. And if we look at the chart carefully, we will find out that the most wealthy person had their talent value close to the average. So this began another question. What transpired in the life of the richest person? The wealthiest person encountered a total 8 fortunate events throughout the period, with no unfortunate events occurred in their life. By contrast, the poorest person experienced 15 times of unfortunate events for the 40 years, with only single lucky moment in their life. And the poorest had a talent value of 0.74, which was higher than the wealthiest one. The model ranked 10,000 times, yielding the similar results each time. So, according to the study's conclusion, the most significant factors in life is not one's talent, but sheer luck. So next time, when you help rich people attribute their accomplishment to their talent or hard work, it may not necessarily be true. It could simply be the random luck that befell them. So now, let's consider again, what is the biggest difference between you and rich people? Over to you, Mr. Toastmaster.